So, hello. Don't mind my voice, it's kind of raspy, but, so I was scrolling through my comments and I noticed that someone wanted a tutorial. So, I wanted to let you know that I would love to do that. So, the first thing that I do usually is planning. So, I open up my Ibis Paint, and in the normal song, at least the first part that I did for those videos, they had 8 spots for characters. Since this person wanted just for me to do like the Thanos squad or whatever you call it, then I'm only gonna need 5 spots, which is why I'm erasing those numbers right now. And just to for algorithm purposes, what you want to do is put the more main characters at the end, so people feel the need to stay around. Which is why in this case that I put, for example, Gyeongsu in the number 1 spot, and then Minsu in the number 5 spot. But after that, we're gonna go back to YouTube and we're going to find some clips for these characters. I'm starting with Gyeongsu because he's first, obviously. I usually just search their name like I'm doing right now. Or it's really easy to find what are called scene packs, which are basically just a bunch of the most popular scenes for certain characters. So what I could have done here was search up Gyeongsu scene pack, which is what I did for a few others in the videos I already made, and I think I did for this one. But after finding all those videos, don't mind my art of Daeho.
About mistakes. They will disappear with practice. Ready?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the timing. So I'm adding the audio right now, the Typewriter Lesson song. And then I'm using that picture just for the timing. You know, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically in the song there's the deeper voice and then the softer voice. I do what's the trend is that you use the softer voice for the character that you're supposedly talking to. So you want to time up just what I did here is I did that and then a black screen like you're seeing right now.
Ready?
But I'll put the timestamp up right now, the time to skip to if you don't want to go through the explanation. This is overall pretty simple. Basically, I just put the black screen for the deeper voice and then the drawing for the lighter voice, because in place of the drawing for the lighter voice, there's going to be the videos for the characters. I do recommend using videos instead of pictures because it makes it more interesting. But after you're done all your timing, this is what it should be like.
I space.
Okay, yeah. So I skipped because that would get really repetitive. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your speed and your familiarity with CapCut, if that's even a word. Familiar, I don't think that's a word. Just how familiar you are with CapCut. Don't mind the slow loading. Try to speed it up a little bit, but these are all the Gyeongsu scenes that I recorded. I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. But you're just gonna put those in the places of the spots. You'll see that the song kind of goes in groups of 3. For this, that's why I chose 3 different videos, and you want to make the third one kind of sad, because that's the pause where they don't say anything, which you'll see here. Okay, we now have all of the videos done for all of the characters. I skipped because I wanted to save time, but this is basically it.
Space. C. I. A. Space. K. G. B. Space. C. N. Space. I. B. M.
This is just gonna be patching up real quick, but One thing that I did find is never use videos with text on the screen, at least in the way of what you're trying to record for the video. And I try to avoid ones with filters on them because that doesn't have like the true footage. This is also why scene packs are really nice, but I'll put up the effects that you want to use for this section. You're going to import into a new project the video just took, add those effects, and then import it again, like right now, into a new project. You can delete these over time so you save storage. I had a problem with that during this. Well, not during this, but before this. The font you're going to want to use for this is called Spire. If you hit Fonts Elegant, it should be pretty close to the top. I scrolled down way too far here. Spire is a very pretty, like, skinny font. I like using it. Don't mind the noise here. I got a lot of notifications during this. I tried to go on Do Not Disturb, but it did not work. So after that, you're just going to type up all of your text. Oh my gosh. You're going to type up all of your text. You want to make sure that your text is above all of the effects that you just put on, so it's actually easily visible over all of the black and white noise that you just added, as well as the film on the outsides, so that it won't be behind that. Okay, I really wanted to show you how to do the question marks. This is just kind of how I do it. I don't really know how to explain, but you have your 3 question marks as base, and then you add the other ones on the timing of the little clicks in the audio. Just adds to like the depth of the video, if that makes sense. But here I'll show you what that really means. Just watch.
Space. C.
You just want to really have it on the timing. Okay, I have now typed up all of the words for everyone.
B. I. Space. C. I. A. Space. K. G. B. Space. C. N. Space. I. B. M. Space.
Basically, you want to start with their name, like asking them how they're doing or something, unless you want to mix it up a little bit, and then after that do like the emotional part where you like ask or say something personal. After this, you're going to add these effects. For play pendulum, I do suggest that you lower down the top 2 options. I keep forgetting what they're called, but after that it should look pretty nice. You're going to export again, and you're going to import into another one, and I do believe this is the last section. Now that you have basically your whole video, you're going to want to add your black screen again. You don't really have to shrink it down, because once you turn the actual video into an overlay, it's not going to get in the way. So you want to overlay it, make sure it's back at the start.
Ready.
And then once that's there, you're going to duplicate it, bring that one back to the start on another track, so they're both there at the same time. I forgot to mute one of them. That will make the audio quality a bit better. You're going to shrink down the top one, and then the other one, you're going to turn down the opacity, so it's kind of just like kind of transparent in the background. This is me adding my watermark, because I have had a problem with someone reposting it and not giving easily shown credit. And after that, the reason you're shrinking it down is because a YouTube short, at least for my device, needs to be the size of kind of like a phone screen. So you're going to want to do that like that. This is required if you want it to be short, but if it's just a video, you don't have to. And after that, you're just going to post it on YouTube by pressing these buttons. I'm covering that because my face is on it on accident. I don't want to show you my face yet.
Ready.
And then after that, you are home free. You're just going to type up your title. Yes, I do see the typo in there. I fixed it later. It should be fixed now. I accidentally put ger instead of ver for version, but Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm so very proud of how big my channel has grown. I guess bye then.